All right, man. So Dan Campbell says him and Brad Holmes has a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do in the offseason, a lot of decisions to be made. All right. Um, and when everything is going good, it's a lot of road bumps that it's a lot of road bumps that y'all don't see or you don't see. But when you start to go, when you start to go through when you start to, go through turbulence, that's when a relationship is tested. When everything is going good and fine, everybody seems like they're your friend. Everything seems good, but when commotion comes or, turbulence comes or, that's when you find out who's standing with you. So we're going to, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how close and how well Brad Holmes and him work together. Now, you may be like, hey, they went, they had turbulence when they first got there. That was expected. That was expected. When they had turbulence when they first got here, that was expected. That's just what it is. That was expected. That was expected. Now that they finally really went through some shit, now they actually have success. Now it's time to find out, what they made of. How, remember, Brad Holmes wasn't allowed to hire Dan Campbell. All right. People tend to forget that they were put together. They didn't even trust the Brad Holmes hire enough for him to hire his own guy. So yeah, they have a lot of work to do. I think they will do a really well job. Honestly, I think they will do well together. I think they're going to get it together. That's what I honestly believe. That's my opinion. I think they will. I mean, I think on the players that they pick, they have a high success rate. The players that they identify in the offseason, free agency, the draft, they found phenomenal talent, bro. Their only reason they bust rate is what it is. Let me keep it a beam, bro. The only reason they bust rate is what it is, and we being real, it's only because of injuries. To me, it seemed like it's a great fit. Okay, let's move up our injury. Let's move up the requirements for our injuries. Let's move that up to the top of the food chain. Let's move that up to the top of the food chain. Let's move that up a little bit higher. We want guys that love football, but also we want guys who are durable. Okay, let's fix how we practicing. Let's practice a little bit. Hey, let's do a little bit less hitting in practice. Let's preserve our guys. Now, as far as the offensive line goes, hey, man, it's hard to find good offensive linemen. Okay? I'm not blaming the coaches. I'm not blaming none of those guys. You transition. They transition. He found Mahogany. Mahogany was a good find in the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? Quintricia found Frank Ragnow. It might have just been Bob Quinn on his own. And for the most part, really, the question is this. You move Tate to center, who gonna be your guards? Who gonna be a left tackle? But I just think a lot of the things is practice habits and drafting durable people. That's the only thing that hurt them, And the only other enigma to be answered is the fact that can they find a quarterback when the time is right? Me personally, if I got a chance to get Lamar, Joe Burrows, or somebody in the draft I really like, I'm getting them. I'm not married to Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? We can be engaged. We can kick it. No Diddy. But if I'm them, I got a chance to get Lamar Jackson. I'm getting him. It's just no. I don't care what y'all fans say. I know a lot of y'all fans don't want him because he's black. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of it is just blatant racism. That's how I feel. It's big. You want to call it bigotry, racism, whatever side of the coin you sit on, right? And I'm cool with it. That's so be it. I don't want him because he can't throw and he can't do this bullshit. 2-time MVP. He's going to make Jahmyr Gibbs that much better. He's going to make J-Mo that much better. Laporta won't miss a beat, and maybe St. Brown can help him be a better quarterback, a better timing throwing quarterback, what Jared Goff is. But it's no doubt in my mind that if I can get Lamar Jackson, I'll get him. Some of the immaturities that's there, guess what? Dan Campbell has dealt with that with Jameson Williams. He's dealt with that with Terrion Arnold. Some of these young guys, there's no doubt in my mind. I know if I do that, I'm bringing Frank back at all costs. I'm probably putting Tate at left guard and moving Mahogany back to right guard, right? And then all my resources is then going into left tackle, another pass rusher. That's it. But I believe that they will get it done as far as get it right. They're not far off. They're not far off. In my opinion, they're not far off. They just have to say, you know what? We got to change our practice habits and we got to put a premium on durability. If they do those two things, I think they're going to be successful. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but personally, if you had to ask me, what is the itinerary start this year? Is who we not bringing back and who we bringing back. Let's start off with Terrion. Let's start off with Rackstraw, Amik, DJ Reader. That starts off with them. We know we're not bringing back Pascal. They bet not. They may not bring back Levi Anzarike, Makai Wingo. All those guys can't come back. Alex Anzoni probably not coming back. Taylor Decker, he got to make a decision. Regardless of his decision, I'm going out there and getting somebody. Tristan Colon, Asawaka, they not coming back. Graham Glasgow, he not coming back. Not in the starting position. He not coming back. And that's just what it is. My priority, as far as personnel wise, I got to find a left tackle. If it's somebody I take in the second, third round, that's a right tackle, and I could turn him into a left tackle, or we got to make the decision to move Sewell to the left. It's a conversation we got to have. But if I got a guy that's not far off from being a left tackle, I keep Manu Giovanni. I get a guy that I believe can be a left tackle. And guess what? Whoever don't win, guess what? We'll figure it out later. We'll keep developing. Then my thing is finding a pass rusher. I think they need somebody that's fast. I say that again. They need somebody who can run. And then another thing is too, they need somebody who can rush the passer on the interior. Other than that, I'm not concerned about safety. I like Avonte Maddox playing safety a little bit. I think Brian Branch will recover from the Achilles injury. He may not be able to be the nickel that he once was. I think he'd be all right, but Avonte, Roxanne, I love to have those guys back. Kirby Joseph, hope he be okay. I believe he will. As far as the cornerback position, I'm bringing DJ Reed back. I think his hamstring could be 100% okay. He'd be cool. Terrion and his Rackstraw, I bring them back. Why not? I'm going to trust into them. Amik, I probably won't bring back. I'll probably go out there and try to find the best corner I can. They can play nickel and play outside. After Achilles, I don't believe Branch is probably going to be the nickel that he once was. Offensively, it's just about the line. Montgomery, I love to bring him back. And obviously, the big thing outside of personnel is the offensive coordinator. I think that's the big thing, the offensive coordinator. So, we'll see what happens with the offensive coordinator. What they do with him. But, honestly, I want to talk about that next. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Want to find me everywhere. The link tree is the first link in the description. One time for the one time. Want to see sports talk? Check out Detroit Lions top playlist for more videos like this. Peace.